Q. I'm a freshman and I study physics at UC Irvine, and my major is physics, and I'm the innovator for STEMbility of season 2.
And I do not like sports at all because I'm lazy, but I love to be creative in my mind. I love computer science, I love programming, I also love mechanics stuff, especially robots. If our work can be polished enough, and I would say that's the best project ever, even better than Facebook.
Good morning, guys. So today we have Don Silverman with us. He's a guest speaker today. He's going to help you with some of the things that you're doing with your project. He's an expert in optics, so you'll be able to ask him questions, and he's going to talk about what he does and how he can help you find the best parts for your project. Okay, so I'm going to leave it to him, and then I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, thanks, Andre. So you guys want to have an optical character recognition system that's going to monitor water flow meters for residential and maybe commercial businesses, people that want to keep track of how much fluid, how much water they're using on a daily basis, rather than just get the bill at the end of the month and say, oh, they used too much. That way they can keep track of it. So as you've described to me, you have this a camera and a little computer system, and you want to be able to have that via Wi-Fi into the homeowner or the business's network, and that's a really good idea. But one of the challenges that you've described is that it might be dark where the water meter is, and so you need to have a little bit of a light source. So in addition to the camera, you want to be able to provide a light source that's always going to be on whenever the camera is going to be on.
Like a login page, just like a, loads, has a splash page, and then it loads right into the events, and then.
So just get rid of all the little, like the widgets.
So what I'm thinking right now is just to have an Android developer, someone who really knows how to develop that way if we have any questions or able to ask. Just because it's kind of like, we've just been running into problems that we didn't think were problems before. It's nice to have someone there that's kind of like, all right, are you guys being realistic right now? You're gonna hit your milestones. Just because for me, I'd be like, yeah, we got this, we could totally do this. But it's really nice to have someone that's more realistic, that's right there being there to slap you in the face and kind of be like, you're a little off.
So just make sure those things are getting updated, and just work on a daily log. Just try to have a log, at least have a log per weekend, and if you can, per day.
You're good? Okay, if you have any more questions about any of the technology, just give me a call or send me an email, okay? And I'll be back in a couple of weeks, and we'll see how much progress you got. Okay, thank you both very much.
Have to push me myself working. It's been different. I have to be responsible for the project, for my teammates, and for every money we spend on it.
And then Q's kind of like experimenting with all the hardware, and she doesn't know exactly what to do, but I'm able to help her now. And then also Alfonso and Andres are able to come over because Raspberry Pi is something that I'm more familiar with rather than Arduino.
So I just want to know which is RX and TX. What are these? I don't really understand. What is it?
Does the code ask for RX and TX?
We test the camera in a dark environment, and we had the LED system, which means the first stage is finally down.
The thing is that TX and RX on the Arduino is 0 and 1, but 2 and 3 can also be TX and RX.
Okay.
So I recommend that you use the Bluetooth module on 0 and 1, and then the camera on 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so then that works out. So let me repeat that.
Oh, the Bluetooth is output and the Arduino is
inputting it, right? So that's why you have the TX connected to the RX, so that what this transmits, this can receive.
Now I just have the battery and the Wi-Fi. We're still figuring out that, and the power system. Happy.
Just take the picture and then add your own fonts, colors, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, something like this. Like, just change it, I guess. It looks pretty. It doesn't look so pretty as I thought it would be. I'll start working on the other page design.
I mean, so far with the progress we made, I think we have a splash page developed on the app, transition into something.
Right now I'm testing out the OCR system open source called Tesseract. I've downloaded it on Ubuntu.
Right now we're working on the logo, making it pretty.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly this STD in means right here and the STD out. So that's where I am with the Tesseract code.
Yeah, I would say that's as far as we've gone so far.
Okay, guys, we can get your attention for a minute.
Okay.
Ivan, can we get your attention? So we need you guys to get ready because what's gonna happen is in a few minutes you're gonna give us a progress report. So there's a lot that's been going on for the past couple of weeks. We need you guys to let us know what your status is and what you're planning to do next. Take a few minutes to get ready and then we'll see you outside. Okay. The report needs to be very concise and short. It needs to be just like the pitch because we need to make sure that you guys understand what's been happening.
Okay, so for hardware part, to be honest, I finished nothing, but I tried the radio shape camera board and I made a mistake about buying a new camera, which I'm so sorry for that. I can't use it. I'm so sad. And today we tried Raspberry Pi camera. I can't use the terminal, so we just download the new one and it's still writing. So I want to try it after this. And plus I haven't found a water meter for test. That's gonna be a big question because once I finish the camera system, I want to try it. And the second one is a Wi-Fi system. But the bad thing is I still have to learn it, sad. For software, we finished.
Okay, so we finished the Tesseract system working on my Linux VirtualBox, and then I just tested it with took pictures of some text, and then.
So that's my plan for next week. Did you get it?
So can you give us, both of you, can you tell us exactly what you're doing?
So specific timelines.
Yeah.
Saturday, I'll be focusing on the user interface, working with Q to install Tesseract.
I think it's just most time Tesh helps me a lot. I think what I did, he also has the knowledge to do them because for the programming part, he can also work it very well on that. So sometimes I will go to him and look for some help.
That's basically it. Thank you guys for giving us the updates, and now.
So we haven't been really keeping up with the documentation. So everyone might not be on the same page, but we're going to go over what we've done. So far what we've done is we've created a wireframe using just my prototyping. So in that wireframing, it's supposed to work. It's just like a really quick storyboard. You can interact with it to see where it's going to take you, what it should show. It's not the cleanest nor the final product, but we do have something to show, and that's what we're going to be going off with as we progress with the app development. Right now, Gaurav has managed to create the splash page. It'll load, and then it takes you to the Hello World page, which is where we're going to start updating, creating the events. Right now, our biggest challenge is how are we going to fill in all that data without having to hard code it. So far I haven't been able to use any of the skills that I have, other than being positive, and that just bothers me just because this is my teammate and I can't really contribute or help him in any way, as of yet.
But stuff is working now, which is pretty good. And I also found out how to set up all the adapter classes so that the view comes out properly. It's just that how do I retrieve data and upload data to the database, which is gonna be a struggle, but yeah.
What is your goal for next weekend? Is that going to be your main priority as of now, and how you plan to split the work? Is it just you taking care of that aspect, or you're going to be helping as well?
To be honest, Gaurav might be handling most of it just because he has more in-depth knowledge of this, but I'm going to do anything and everything that I can.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
It's just the same. It doesn't mean I'm happy or sad. I'm happy actually anytime.